So next thing that I'm going to show you is Word Outliner. And Word Outliner is this panel in here. If you don't have it here, you can just go to Windows and click on Outliner to open up this outliner. We always call it Word Outliner. I don't know what it says. I think if I remember correctly, in Unreal Engine 4, it's called Word Outliner. What outliner? It's just a name. So in this outliner, whatever object that you have in your scene, it will be here as well, okay? So you can see I can select the object from here and it will be selected in our scene as well. So there are some options in here that I wanted to show you for now. Of course, we will talk about it more in future. Don't worry about that. Just know these options for now. And first option, if you right click on here and go to a snap view to object, it will take us in the middle or the pivot point of that object. So if we click a snap view to object, you can see we jump inside the object that we select, right? So that's not a lot important, but there are some options that is important. So for example, I'm here and I want to put that box in here. I did show you one way to grab it and enable surface snapping, but now I'm going to show you this. Right click on it and snap object to view. When you click in here, now you can see it is moved from there and now it is here. Now we can put it here. So it's cool to know this option exists, right? So the next thing that is important one, this one is important. If you go to pilot that object, right click on it and go to pilot object, know you're inside that object, and wherever you go, the object will go with you. So for example, I want to go here, and after that, right click on it and stop piloting that object. Now you can see the object is in that place, right? So this is another way of repositioning the object using Word Outliner or just Outliner, right? So using this pilot object in here, it's not important for 3D object, but when we go for cameras and we go for lights, this piloting is much more important. It will get much more important. So right now, know about this, but when we reach the camera and light section of this course, I will talk about this pilot more. Next thing that I'm going to talk about is visibility. You can hide selected object and you can't see it anymore, and you can right click again, go to visibility and show selected object. Right now it doesn't matter right now, but sometimes you want to have just these two objects. With holding shift you can select this object and this object, right click on it and go to visibility, and now click on show only selected. No, everything is gone, the light is gone, everything is gone. Now we just have these two objects. And for bringing back the light, you can see there is a folder that is called lighting, and if you click in here we can show the light, all the light. For example, select all of this light, and now we can reposition just these two, and when we are done with that, we can right click, go to visibility and tell it to show all the actors. Okay, sometimes you have a big scene and you want to position two of the objects together, and you just want to have those two objects, and I will show you in future in the course as well when we are using this visibility option. Right now you should know that these options exist, and when we reach that point that we have a big scene, very complex scene, we will use all of these options to create a very cool scene.